Good afternoon, basketball fans. Welcome to the Red Zone here at Hicksville High School. As we're getting ready for girls basketball action on a blustery and cold Saturday afternoon. We're at the start of a marathon day of basketball here at the Red Zone as well. We'll fill you in on that as we move along through the broadcast. First up, it's junior varsity girls action as the Lady Bombers of Edon are here to take on the homestanding Lady Aces. Hi, everybody. I'm Bill Murphy with Hicksville Community Television, alongside Jim Seiler, who'll be calling the play-by-play. Chris Warner, our cameraman for the day. And again, this is the first session of a day-night doubleheader here. We've got the girls, varsity and junior varsity, this afternoon. Then we'll take a bit of a break, and then all three of us are going to be back with you later tonight for boys basketball action, as the Aces will be entertaining the Pettisville Blackbirds this evening. So, boys and girls basketball for you here on Hicksville Community Television. Glad to have you here with us for our coverage. And Jim, this is a non-conference matchup, but these are teams that are rivals. They know each other from the Route 49 Classic. So they play pretty much twice every year. A lot of the girls know each other because, outside of the school basketball, a lot of these girls are, they have the outside leagues and the 10,000 shot clubs and all that. So they know each other. So it's always a pretty good rivalry. I don't know if it's going to be on the level of the Edgerton Aces game that we saw last night that had us on the edge of our seats all the way to the final buzzer. But,
right.
But yeah, we'll have the JV first, followed by the varsity action. And looking for a fun afternoon. Beats being outside shoveling snow.
Yes,
or chipping ice.
At least the sun's shining in.
That is true.
So
we are glad to have you with us. Getting ready to jump center circle and with the play-by-play for the junior varsity game this afternoon, here's Jim Seiler.
We are ready and set. Larry Kaiser tosses the ball, and Aces come away with the tip. Leah Seitz picks it up.
Starting five for the Aces is Aubrey Baird, Leah Seitz, Martina Vasquez, Alyssa Seitz, and Hayden Nyhart. Shot
from the side by Baird is off the rim and rebounded by the Bombers.
Yep. For the Bombers, it's number 10, Jacia Craven. Number 11, Natalie Spackman. Number 20 is Megan Dirk. Number 30, Madison Gehrig. And number 32, Jenna Dooley. Is it Dooley or Dooley?
I thought it was probably Dooley.
Dooley? Okay. And our first whistle?
As a kind of, names change wherever you're from. We used to have a music teacher here. His name was Daw.
Mm-hmm.
And that had the same spelling.
Yep.
So,
well, we're going to go with Dooley,
yes,
and if we're
we'll
wrong,
do that.
We're sorry. Don't hold this against us. Yeah.
So the Aces have the ball again. Vasquez down to Baird, back to Vasquez, cross to Seitz. Seitz to Vasquez, missed a person down low, got it back inside, got it back to the elbow, missed the shot, rebound underneath there.
It's Nyhart.
Nyhart with it, number 32.
Nyhart, only a freshman and already a tall girl, so
yes,
I got a feeling we'll be seeing more of her in the next couple years.
Has a future. Blocked a shot underneath there, and the girl went to the hoop.
With the Aces bucket, it's a 2-0 lead for the Lady Aces now.
Baird quickly down the floor, and she's going to be fouled. Two-shot foul.
Yeah. 4:32 to go in our opening quarter.
Aces 32 up with the block.
So that would be Jenna Dooley. Her first personal, team foul number 1.
Baird hits the first one.
Baird also just a freshman. The JV squad made up entirely of freshmen and sophomores this year.
And a second. Mom and Dad have had her shooting free throws.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Down inside. Shot, turn, put up. by Dirk. Sights with the ball back down floor. Baird from outside shoots the three, missed it, and rebounded by Nyhart to Vasquez. Baird's going to pop again.
Nope.
Missed that one. The rebound is from Gary Madison, the length of the floor, and she is fouled.
Aces up 4-0 after the two Baird free throws.
Foul goes to Vasquez.
2 shots for Madison Gehrig. That's good. Jade Sigmund into the game for the Aces. She'll spell Alyssa Seitz.
And gets the second.
Makes it a 4-2 game.
Okay, up the floor. Across Vasquez. Down in the corner to Baird.
Baird's not shy about taking that shot, is she?
She's going to have sore arms. Keep shooting that much up.
Probably out playing some street ball with Kyler.
Yes. The foul was on number 3.
And that was her first for Jade Sigmund. That's team foul number 3 on the Aces. 1 team foul on the Bombers. Quick 30-second timeout from the Edon bench. JV coach is Paula Fry for Edon.
Tori Perna just reported in for the Aces.
Aces are leading by a bucket, 4-2 here. Again, early on in the first quarter, this junior varsity girls basketball game. As the Aces working on, especially with the varsity level, getting some of the kinks smoothed out, ready for that tournament run that'll start next week.
Shouldn't be too many kinks left now.
You would think that they would be.
So,
past the fundamentals and working on the fine tuning.
Right. Pass down inside. Pass was from Gehrig.
Maybe a jump ball, and the arrow says Bombers.
Down to Dirk, and Cravens will inbound it. J.C. Craven.
Stolen away.
Baird stepped out of bounds. Oh. She didn't.
I guess they're going to say that.
The girl touched her, and she was standing out of bounds.
Okay.
Don't see that very often.
One of those mysterious turnovers that every now and then mystifies you up here in the broadcast booth.
Nyhart missed the shot underneath, and we're having a jump ball.
And that one should be Hicksville's.
So they'll get it right there at home, under the hoop. Leah Seitz to inbound it. Baird was fouled on the shot. Blue 10. Craven picks up the first foul. Her first.
It's
4 for 4.
Yeah. Makes it a 6-2 game.
Gehrig puts up one from outside, and it makes me cough.
Yeah. Gehrig all 4 of the points for the Bombers so far. 2:43 to go. Perna right on the line. No good. Rebound comes down to the Bombers.
Craven with it. Down to Gehrig. Gehrig again outside. This time it's too long. Rebound is retrieved by Edon, and they were on the out-of-bounds line.
2:27 to go. Want to let everybody know who's watching our live stream that evidently we are aware that the screen did not rotate to horizontal like it normally does, so we're going to try to correct that when we get to the end of the quarter. So please bear with us. We just don't want to stop the action in the midst of play. And whistle, and that'll be Bombers ball.
It's fun watching Baird. She gets the ball, and it's in the air now.
Sigmund picks up her second personal foul. That's team foul number 4 on the Aces, and she will step out of the game, and Olivia Clark will come in for her.
Yes. Craven with the ball for the Bombers to Gehrig. Gehrig coming around. Gives the ball off to Dooley.
The minute 38 to go in the opening quarter. Off of white, goes to blue with 1:35.
Craven's dribbled around and trying to go inside over to Gehrig. Gehrig looking. Back to Cravens. Ball intended for Dooley.
Yep.
And Baird again traveled. Tried to get lined up and shuffled her feet.
Still 6-4, Aces. Closing in on a minute to go in our opening quarter.
Gehrig's from outside. It's off the rim. Rebounded by Clark. Over to Baird. Sights with it to Baird. Looks like we're going to hold it. Vasquez, ball knocked away from her, and Missouri. There he grabs it, and it's a jump ball. So it's Edon ball with 9/10 of a second left in the quarter. And that is the end of the first quarter.
All right.
Aces 6 and Edon Lady Bombers 4.
Got everything.
And Hicksville has the ball and start the second quarter. Baird and Vasquez out front. Back to Baird. Cross court to Liz Sights. Down low to Vasquez. And she. Cravens and Gehrig. Craven drive down to 10-footer. It's up no good. Rebound taken off there by Baird. Cross court, Sights. Vasquez back to Baird. Out front, Sights. Turn around, put up, and good.
That was Alyssa Sights.
No. I think you're going to get overruled on this.
Have a bit of a consultation. As I was mentioning, we didn't get a chance between quarters to thank our underwriters, the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships, so we'll throw a mention out to them when we get to the halftime here.
And we have substitutes coming in. Nyhart is back in the game for Missouri.
And that was off of Alyssa Sights' foot and out of bounds.
Gehrig inbounded, about stepped inside, and then she
got away with a little bit of a travel there.
No, that was a foot shuffle and a half.
Yeah. Vasquez into the paint.
From the elbow, no good. And rebound taken out of there by Dirk.
Into the corner. Nope.
There's Sparkman in the game, number 11 for the Bombers.
Vasquez working on Gehrig. Round shot is up by Craven.
Gehrig rebound, and she is fouled.
And it looks like she might have tweaked that sore knee.
Yep.
A little gimpy. And it looks like that one's going to be on Alyssa Seitz. Team foul number 5. And Alyssa's first. Shot. Gehrig is good. She's got 5 out of the 5 points on the scoreboard for the Bombers.
And she missed that one.
So it remains an 8-5 game. 3-point lead for the Lady Aces. Nyhart turns around, pulls the trigger, no good. Battle
Rebound.
under the board.
Oh,
Alyssa Seitz tried to get it out there.
Yeah. Sparkman got the ball and gave it to Gehrig. Gehrig's up the floor.
Long pass down to the corner. Spackman, top of the arc.
Craven's dribbling right past Gehrig, back to Gehrig. Cross court.
Almost picked off.
Way long.
And that'll be,
It's going to be
should
white.
be Ace's ball.
And he called it blue.
Well, okay. Well, I'm sometimes wrong, but officials never are.
Long gone.
That'll be another turnover. I guess
Yep.
that's like makeup karma.
Yeah. And the ball has to come. It's supposed to come back here to get in. Gee-miny.
Well, the Aces aren't going to complain about getting a little closer to the hoop.
No.
Vasquez out on the wing. Perna off her hands. Another turnover.
Up.
And that's saved before it goes out of bounds.
Craven into the free throw line. Ball stolen on the pass by Baird. And
Nice.
she gets it down.
First bucket of the game for the freshman. Makes it a 10-5 matchup.
Gehrig back to Craven. Out front for a three. No good.
Rebound.
Gehrig the rebound, and it's no good. We have a foul on blue, number 20.
Dirk. Yeah. Dirk picks up team foul number 3 for the Bombers. 2:26 to go here in our opening half.
Leah
Girls.
Seitz. Oh, let's go
I was
ahead.
going to say Girls Junior Varsity Basketball. Leah
Leah
Seitz is more important than that.
Yeah, she just came into the game.
Yep. Leah is one that is moved up and is splitting her time now between varsity and JV.
And Alex Kenner, she's also on the floor for the first time today.
Alex wears
Probably.
number 22.
Probably the tallest girl on the team, or right there with Nyhart.
Yep.
Gehrig holding the ball. Owens with it.
Nope.
Oh. Back
That
in
dribble
the
just
game.
got away from her and
Yeah.
went off the side of her hand, and she knew it too. She was not too happy.
Olivia Clark is back on the floor for Hicksville.
Baird looks like she's running the show here offensively.
Seitz in the
Nice.
lane. Nice. Had a good shot. Owens pass down low to Dooley. Goes to the hoop.
Partially
Ball
deflected.
is deflected. She gets the loose ball and brings it back up on top to Gehrig. Gehrig into the lane, and we're going to have a foul.
Gehrig looks to me like she's playing a little tentative since she kind of twisted that knee. She's not quite as aggressive as she's been. So she might be a little bit concerned if she's got a twinge there.
Baird got the foul. Gehrig gets a free throw.
Yeah, that was Aubrey's first, by the way, in team foul number 6. And Gehrig gets the free throw. 4 points for her now from the free throw strike. Makes it 10-6.
And she missed the second one.
Mazur gets tied up. I think they're going to whistle that as a foul. Yeah, not a jump
Blue
ball.
32. Dooley with the foul, or second.
Team foul number 4 with 1:03 to go in the half.
So Seitz has the ball, holding it, pulling it back out front. Inside goes to Missouri.
And out of bounds.
We're going to have a Hicksville timeout, full.
So with under a minute to go, the Aces want to talk things over. They definitely don't want to give up any more points. They want to go into the locker room up by at least 4. Right now, the Aces, and probably another thing is that Hicksville does have 16 fouls, so if they were to commit another foul, they would put the Bombers into the bonus. Not a lot of time in the bonus, but when it's only a 4-point lead, 2 trips to the field, to the free throw line, and you can get 2 fouls in 45 seconds.
Oh, yes.
That could make all the difference.
Yes.
So, need to play smart.
So your lead can disappear quickly.
Again, this is the first of 4 games that we're going to have for you here on Hicksville Community Television. We are on the Hicksville Community Television Facebook page this afternoon for girls basketball action against the Bombers. And then, of course, we'll have a nightcap doubleheader with JV and varsity action, boys against Pettisville. That'll be over on the HIX-TV YouTube channel starting around 6 o'clock tonight. Perna, nice shot in.
Yes.
Oh.
24, that was Missouri with the 2-pointer.
Makes it 12-6.
That was what that timeout was for. Got him the quick 2.
Yep.
Seitz, length of the floor, puts up off the glass.
Nice.
The runner goes down. Her first 2 points.
14-6 as the Aces putting together a nice little run here in the last 43 seconds of the half.
Gehrig puts up a shot, and it's being fought for, and we have a foul.
22.
That's Kenner.
And that's number 7. So I'm not sure if this is a 1-and-1 or a 2-shot foul.
I think it's 2.
I didn't see the indication.
Grace Reitzel.
Misses the first one. Reitzel will have one more. 5.4 seconds to go before halftime.
So you don't want them to get the rebound under their own basket here. And they didn't. They get a basket. So Grace has 1 point in the first half.
Pull the
Baird
trigger.
Pop. All the other ones had length to get there. That one didn't. So the score at the half of this JV game is Aces 14 and the Edon Bombers 7.
And since we didn't get a chance to do it when we took the quarter break, we'll take some time now to say a big thank you to our basketball broadcast underwriters making our coverage possible here on Hicksville Community Television, the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and online at jimschmidtauto.com. Once again, for the 2020-21 school year, Jim Schmidt has lent us their underwriting support not just for basketball, but for all Aces sports coverage here on Hicksville Community Television. Thanks to them, we've been able to bring you we've been able to bring you football, volleyball. I'm sorry, my cameraman distracted me. Right in the middle of my commercial, he's like waving at me and pointing at something. So anyway, football, volleyball, and wrestling. Yeah, we did some wrestling and basketball. Want to thank them so very much for their continued support. Remember, anytime you see Aces sports action on Hicksville Community Television, they're the ones that help make it possible. The Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and online at jimschmidtauto.com. It's halftime, and the Aces are up over the Bombers 14-7 in this junior varsity game. We're going to take a break, but we invite you to stay tuned. Jim and I will be back, and we'll have all the exciting second-half play-by-play coming your way right here on HIX-TV. Welcome back, everybody. We're about a minute and 15 seconds away from tipping off the third quarter of this Girls Junior Varsity Basketball game. If you're just joining us at halftime, it's the Aces leading the Lady Bombers JV squad 14-7. Kind of a low-scoring game, so, Jim, it's not going to take long to pass along unofficial scores from the first half.
That is very true. For Edon, they have scored 7 points, and Madison Gehrig has a basket and 4 of 6 free throws for 6 of them. And the other one belongs to Grace Reitzel, who made 1 of 2 at the free throw line. For Hicksville, Hayden Nyhart, Alyssa Seitz, Rihanna Mazur, Leah Seitz, and Aubrey Baird all scored a basket. And Aubrey added 4 for 4 at the free throw line, so she leads them with 6. So Hicksville is 14 total.
So with that, it'll be Bombers ball. Start the third quarter. We're underway, and once again with the play-by-play, Jim Seiler.
We're back. Craven with the ball for the Bombers. Pass down in the corner to Sparkman. Rebound Gehrig, and ball was partially blocked, and Nyhart comes out with it. Baird has it up the floor, across to Vasquez, and that shot is missed. Craven's back up with it. At the free throw line, puts up a shot and missed. Baird with the rebound.
Baird's going to be challenged by Spackman on her way up the field.
Baird from 3, no good. Rebound.
Ripping it out of there.
Tied up.
That was Reitzel again. So out of bounds.
Out front, the Vasquez. The Baird. Baird looking around. Leah Seitz with the ball. Baird with it.
Oh, nice
pass.
What a
look, Baird.
What an eye.
Yes, beautiful. That was to Alyssa Seitz. Gives her 4 points for the evening.
16-7 now.
Cravens with it. Trapped down there. Back out in front. Craven to Gehrig. Back to Cravens. Pass was inside, intended for Dirk, and Baird comes out of there with it. Pulls up, free throw line. Nyhart, no good. Rebound, Gehrig.
Wow.
No, we're getting back up the floor and knocking her around.
It's like a mosh pit down there. Everybody's kind of bumping and elbowing around. Dirk down low.
With it down low, and there's a foul. That 24 with the shooter, Rietzel. 12 with the foul. That's Vasquez.
Vasquez's second. And that's team foul number 1 for the Lady Aces in this second half. Grace Reitzel. Gets the first one. Perna into the game for Vasquez now for the Lady Aces.
No. And that one,
there we go.
Thought that one was too hard, but it deadened it against the backboard. She had 3 points total for the game.
16-9 now. Partially deflected, but Nyhart gets it back. Down the corner, Perna. Too much on it.
Gehrig with the rebound. To Reitzel. Back to Gehrig. In the corner, short. Baird with the ball.
Oh. Perna saves it. And then it's knocked out of bounds by Spackman.
Jade Sigmund back in the game. And Alyssa Seitz will sit. Leah Seitz to Baird. Looks nice pass. Put it in, Perna. Ball was short.
Halfway through our third quarter now, 16-9 Aces, but the Bombers with the ball.
Edon working the perimeter, clear across court. Ball inside. Dirk and cans it.
Turnaround jumper is good. First points of the afternoon for Megan Dirk.
Seitz bounce pass inside. Ball comes over to Baird. And Sparkman stepped in the way of it and came away. Craven with the ball. Over to Gehrig.
Out of bounds.
Foul was on Baird.
That'll be Aubrey's second and team foul number 2 for the Lady Aces here in this second quarter, or in this third quarter.
Gehrig from outside. It bounces and rolls off.
Oh, that'll be a jump ball. And that should stay with Edon.
Gehrig to inbound it. Rietzel and their shot
That's
is off
another
the
one
rim.
that just dribbles around and won't go down. And that was Sigmund, I think, stepped out of bounds while battling for the rebound.
Cravens with it out front. Sparkman. Nope. Double dribble.
Double dribble. So 16-11, and the Lady Aces get the ball back with a 5-point lead and 1:46 to go in our third quarter.
Can't stop scoring. You got to get the ball in there. Leah Seitz with it. Looking. Vasquez, the shot. No good. Seitz with the rebound. Back to Vasquez.
And that'll be a
tied up.
jump ball.
Craven with tying up of the ball. Olivia Clark into the game for the Aces.
Sigmund will step out. Baird gets the inbounds.
Sights with it.
Clark in some trouble from Dirk.
We have a timeout called by Aces coach Ryan Meiser.
Megan Dirk, as soon as Meiser called the timeout, Coach Meiser called the timeout, then as soon as she knew it was a timeout, then she reached over and just smacked the ball right out of Clark's hands. It's like, I can get away with that now.
Yes.
So quick 30-second timeout. That's the second call by the Aces. They have 3 left for the remainder of the game. And again, 2 team fouls being committed by the Aces so far here in the second half. None yet from the Bombers. And a minute, 1 second left to go in our third quarter as we get ready to get back into action here in this junior varsity game.
So, Aces ball. Sights into Vasquez. Looking. Back to Sights. Into the corner to Baird. Back to Sights. Across to Vasquez. Back in the corner on the other side. Clark has it. And she's going to be tied up.
And that'll be Bombers ball on the possession arrow.
Tori Perna back in the game for Clark. Sparkman give it to Gehrig. Gehrig back to Sparkman.
Dirk now.
Ball goes around. Cravens with it. Ball got down low to Rietzel.
Perna
controls it. Yes.
10 seconds.
There it is. No.
Put it back up.
Oh.
And that's going to be Vasquez. That'll be her third.
Checked her into the out-of-bounds line with 1.8 seconds left in the quarter.
That'll be team foul number 3. Inbounds. They need to shoot it.
That's the end of it.
1.3 seconds. You inbound it and shoot.
Yeah, and the score at the end of 3 quarters is Aces 16 and Bombers 11.
So we've got some time here between quarters, and we'll take the time to say another big thank you to our basketball broadcast underwriters making our coverage possible. On HIX-TV, that's the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and online at jimschmidtauto.com. Remember, if you're in the market for a vehicle, whether you want one that is brand new or pre-owned, be it a car, truck, van, or SUV, you can stop by, check out the great selection they have on the lots at Jim Schmidt Chevy or Jim Schmidt Ford, or you can check out the entire dealer inventory online at jimschmidtauto.com. If you see something that interests you, just let the folks at Jim Schmidt know, and they'll make the arrangements for you to be able to come by and safely see that vehicle in person. It's all about service before, during, and after the sale at the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and online at jimschmidtauto.com. So proud to have them as our basketball broadcast underwriters here on HIX-TV. 6 minutes to go. Aces up by 5.
So, Aces with the ball. Sights to Vasquez. Craven's playing defense on her, and she's going to foul her.
And that was number 10, I believe.
Yep,
Craven, Jacia, or JC.
Baird to inbound it. Out to Vasquez. Back to Baird. There's a bomber.
Oh, Vasquez grabbed it.
Get it in. Rebound. That's it. Chase it down. Baird got it. Baird. And she's going to be fouled
the
again
second
by
time.
Craven.
Yeah. Craven
She's not going to let up.
picks up 2 quick personals, and just like that, 2 team fouls as well.
See if she backs off. Ball out. Nyhart back down to Sights. Bounce good.
Yeah. Leah gets the bounce. And points 3 and 4 for Miss Sights this afternoon.
Gehrig with the ball, loses control, is a Rizzo, and the ball goes out of bounds, and it's off of Hicksville.
No, I think that was an air ball.
Yeah, it was touched.
Nope. Okay. Well, I tried.
Yes, it's okay. It's all right.
Along with all 4 of the girls that are on the 5 girls on the floor wearing white.
Oh, Rizzo.
And she'll go to the line to shoot 2.
12. Vasquez.
Vasquez. 1 more and she's done for the afternoon.
Sigmund to come in for her, I would imagine. She's reported.
Yep, that is Martina's 4th personal. 18-11. But the Bombers at the line. Off the back of the iron. Reitzel's been shooting about 50% from the free throw line, I think.
Yeah. Missed that one. Now she is at 50%. That's
Gehrig
3 for 6. Cravens over in the corner. Brings it out to Rizzo. Back to Cravens. Long one. Bingo.
Oh, there we go. That's her first bucket of the game. Big one.
That's the one that
Yeah, makes it a 4-point game.
Yeah. That's the one that Baird's been looking for the whole game.
Long shot by Sights is no
grab
good.
the ball. Come on, Kenner.
Oh. Yeah, okay.
I think that was a little
That's
bit.
going to be on, I think, Hayden Nyhart. Hayden kind of manhandled. So 4:35, team foul number 5 racked up by the Aces. Bombers down by 4, 18-14 with the ball.
Gehrig to Craven. Craven, another bomb. Nyhart with the rebound. The Baird. Baird up the floor. Look in. Nyhart. Bounce. Good.
Oh, nice. Hayden Nyhart,
Gets her 4 points.
20-14 now, Aces.
Gehrig. Up off the rim. Rizzo touches it last. And she is coming off the floor and being replaced by Natalie Sparkman.
And there'll be a timeout from the Aces bench, a full 1-minute timeout. With the Aces leading by 6, 20-14. As we'll get ready to set the strategy to head down the stretch run here and hopefully pick up the W this afternoon.
Yeah, they're working on one there. 6-point lead at this point is looking favorable for them.
Yep. Of course, we've seen that Craven can hit the 3,
Yeah.
so.
Yeah,
And again, Madison Gehrig has shown us that she can shoot some free throws if they send her to the line.
I think they've been doing a pretty good job on her because she's not gotten to where she wanted to go. She wants to take the ball inside, and she hasn't got a layup all day. Now we're going to press a little. Gary gets up on Baird. Come to it. There you go.
Okay.
Cross court.
Oh, stolen away. And knocked out of bounds.
Baird picks up a foul.
Yep. And that will be Aubrey's third and team foul number 6.
Cravens crossed the line and looking over to Sparkman, back to Craven, to Gehrig from 15, no good. Rebound Baird. Baird's really active on the floor. Gets the ball out to Leah Seitz.
Yep, and again, Lady Aces here, they're up by 6, so they don't have to rush it.
Yeah.
They don't want to.
Nice play. Nice play. Aubrey Baird on a pick and roll.
Sort of prove my point. You know, they can take their time to get the good shot.
Good. And right there, they took their time and set up the play.
Yeah.
And Gehrig,
Oh.
three-pointer. Or no, it wasn't.
It's a long two.
It was a long two, about 17 feet.
Gives her 8 points in the game.
To Baird. Baird, take it inside.
Up
Good
and in.
job.
Aubrey Baird. Nice
Now she's
penetration.
got 10.
24-16 now. Aces up by 8.
Had 2:30 remaining in the game. Gehrig bounce pass down low. Dooley, and she is fouled.
That's going to be Masser that picks up the personal, and that'll be number 7. That's going to put the Bombers into the bonus.
And she's shooting 2.
And this will be, as Jim said, a 2-shot foul. And I think it's Dooley that's at the line.
Yes.
Misses the first one.
Into the game comes Owens for the Bombers.
And Alyssa Seitz
Gehrig
and
setting down.
Perna for the Aces.
And the second one is also missed by Dooley.
Perna quickly up the floor to Seitz, to Leah Seitz.
Cross court to Nyhart. And bounces twice on the rim and off. Rebound Dooley to Cravens. Craven down in the corner. It goes to Sparkman. Too long. And she's going to be fouled. It's going to be Alyssa Seitz fouled by, is that number 20?
Number 20, that will be Dirk.
Her second.
Spackman coming out to meet Seitz.
Ooh.
This guy's almost gets her own rebound, but Spackman takes it away from her.
Gehrig's back on the floor already. Craven from outside. Rebound, Alyssa Seitz to Baird.
Minute 30.
Leah Seitz looking. Inside it goes to Nyhart. Back to Seitz. Down low to Nyhart. Turn, look. Baird thought about it and pucked it back out.
Down to 1:08 left in the game.
Seitz into the lane. Brings it back out to Nyhart. Nyhart, nice pass.
Nice. Oh.
And Vasquez, and she's going to foul on the rebound. Yep. That'll be number 5.
So Vasquez is going to foul out at 58.5 seconds left in the game. And no scoring for her
Right.
in the contest. And that will be a 1-1 for the Bombers. So 58.5 seconds, and that's going to put Gehrig at the line to shoot 1+1.
Shot is up and good.
Hits the front end. She'll get the second.
Second is also good. She is 6 for 8.
And that puts her into double figures for the afternoon.
Oof. Leah Seitz handling the ball. Nice cut. And couldn't get the handle on the ball.
Spackman grabs the board, tosses it over to Craven.
Craven down in the lane, puts up the runner. It's no good. Craven gets her rebound, puts up a shot, and it's good.
5 points for JC.
She should have played like that the whole game. Nice pass. Get it down.
There we go.
Yes, Nyhart. That was a nice pass down there to her.
And that'll be number 3 on Dooley.
Alyssa Seitz into the game.
Team foul number 4, and Hayden Nyhart at the line looking to complete the three-point play. The Lady Aces, 16.8 seconds. They're dropping back on defense.
Yep, don't need to be in there to fight for a rebound. With 16 to go.
Don't want to foul them and send them to the
line.
line.
There you go. Yeah, you don't want them to score without the clock running.
Craven.
Gehrig.
Long 2 is
2
good.
points. Put it up.
Back up.
Got it.
Yeah, and that counts. Nyhart at the buzzer.
Yes, it was. It was a nice run there again.
So your final score, it's the Lady Aces winning the junior varsity game, 29-22, the final score. And we're going to do some quick addition here, and we'll get you unofficial scoring as quickly as we can. And I guess I will start with the Bombers on the short end of the scoreboard. They were led in scoring. As a matter of fact, leading all scorers in the game unofficially was their number 30, Madison Gehrig. Madison had 6 points in the first half. She added a couple of buckets and a couple of free throws in the second half to finish up the game unofficially with 12 points to her credit. Next came J.C. Craven. She had a tray and a field goal for 2 for 5 points in that second half. Following her, Grace Reitzel, 3 points, all of them from the free throw line. And then Megan Dirk with a bucket and a 2. And that gives them their 22 points, Jim.
For Hicksville, we had Alyssa Seitz had 4 points on 2 baskets. Brianna Mazur had 1 basket for 2. Leah Seitz had 2 baskets for 4. And then it went to Hayden Nyhart with 4 buckets and a free throw for 9. And Aubrey Baird led the Aces in scoring with 3 baskets and 4 for 4 at the free throw line for 10 for the Aces, total of 29.
So 1 player on each squad in double figures. And again, it's an Aces victory in the JV game, 29-22. So with that, we're going to wrap things up, and we're going to be closing out this live stream. We're going to be back with you in probably about 10, 11 minutes or so with the second live stream here on the Hicksville Community Television Facebook page with the varsity matchup. But until then, again, a big thank you to the Hicksville Athletic Department, to our basketball broadcast underwriters, the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio, and to all of you for joining us for our coverage. Hope you enjoyed it this afternoon. With that, one more time, final score in the JV game, it's the Lady Aces beating the Bombers 29-22. For Jim Seiler calling the play-by-play and Chris Warner running the camera, I'm Bill Murphy with Hicksville Community Television, wishing you a good afternoon and good sports.